In this video, which I'm calling the intersection of murder, we are going to drive to an intersection on the outskirts of Memphis, Tennessee, where 3 murders took place at 3 separate business locations, all across the street from each other, at 3 separate times. One I have a personal connection to. One was featured on the A&E show First 48, and the final one has an unbelievable turn of events. It was Tuesday, May 29th, 2007. I was here in this building as a photographer for the Bartlett Express newspaper. We had a police scanner and heard a call about a shooting at a Kawasaki dealership, which was very close. So I grabbed my camera, jumped in my car, and headed out in this direction. Here's the dealership on my left. Shortly before I got there, the shooter, 17-year-old Dexter Brown, was in and out of the shop a few times that day. Without warning, he would pull out a pistol on the sales floor and fire 2 shots. One killing 32-year-old salesman Glenn Buddy Page. The other employee survived. I pulled up to this front entrance. An officer told me that the shooter was on the run and took off east on Summer Avenue, which turns into Highway 70. Which would be a left right here. I would drive down this road for 10 miles to a point where I saw several police cars parked on the side of the road. As I pulled up, I saw a car upside down in the field with a sheet covering the body of Dexter Brown. While fleeing, he hit an embankment, flipped his car, and died on the spot. I took a picture and went back to the office to make it in the paper. To this day, it's still a mystery why Dexter Brown carried out this shooting. Just a little over a month later, right across the street, on Saturday, July 21st, 2007, also at 2 p.m., friends Jeremy Young and Princeton Price would get tattoos from Top Shelf Tattoo, owned by husband and wife, Cheyenne and Michael Gast. So after the tattoos, Young and Price would separate Cheyenne and Michael at gunpoint into 2 different areas of the shop. Young would kill Cheyenne with a shot to the head, while Price would beat Michael with a fire extinguisher. On their way out, Young tried to shoot Michael, and his gun jammed. Because Michael lived, he was able to identify them, and the tattoo stencils in the trash would be their connection to the crime because there was no surveillance video. Young and Price would both be found guilty and receive life sentences. And the case would be featured on the A&E show, The First 48, titled Ancient Blood. Now we're going to head back in the direction of where we came from in the beginning to the Shell gas station directly across the street. The day was November 8th, 2022, at 9 o'clock at night. "41-year-old Ramon McGee would rob and shoot to death a patron at this pump, number 1. McGee would quickly be apprehended at his home, charged with murder and robbery. But that's not where the story would end. A little more than a year later, while awaiting trial at the Shelby County Jail, which to locals is known as 201 Poplar, a place you do not want to go, McGee, a diagnosed schizophrenic, was found unresponsive, slumped over in a cell, surrounded by feces, lice, and bed bugs. The autopsy showed that he died from a combination of severe malnutrition, starvation, dehydration, infection, and ultimately organ failure. In January 2025, McGee's mother filed a lawsuit against the Shelby County government and the jail's healthcare provider. It claims that McGee was deprived of his constitutional rights by being subjected to mistreatment and severe neglect at the jail. Please like, subscribe.
It's Johnny Cook.